wish you guys could see the huge grin on my face. This is just such good riding. Well, I'm at a new riding area today, seeing what kind of trouble I can get into. Apparently, plenty. That was pretty weak, and so was that. See, this is what happens when you try to start a vlog. You come up your first hill and you stall. Up the slick rock. So this riding area is private property, but the guy that owns it, he lets all NETRA members, which is the New England Trail Riders Association, come up and ride basically whenever. There's only a couple times he doesn't like people riding, like when they're having a like a water skip event, or you know, some other time where there's going to be a ton of cars. It's basically a well-marked hair scramble course, I guess, which is some pretty gnarly riding. The guy that owns this place is pretty much is a stickler for, you know, people wearing all the right protective gear, and man, I can see why. This is just rocks, roots, mud pits, all the fun stuff. And if you went down on a lot of this stuff, you're probably gonna get hurt. Down the shale. Looks like there's a big turd on my sleeve. Ooh. Take my foot off. Keep those feet on those pegs, boy. So while we're in here ripping it up, why don't we talk about motocross? Actually, we should talk about GNCC, but I'd rather talk about motocross. So who are your favorite riders? Personally, me, I'm a big Trey Canard fan. You know, he's a bit preachy. I like the way he rides. He's a battler. And not to mention, the guy's had some pretty serious injuries and just keeps coming back. Another guy in the lights class, which is the smaller 250 engine, Jesse Nelson. Kid's missing a thumb, and he's a top 10 rider. So I give him a lot of credit. While we're on the subject of motocross, should we talk about James Stewart? They're talking about him during the races. For those who don't know, James Stewart is one of the top riders in motocross, 450 class. He's also the highest paid rider ever in motocross. And he recently got popped for performance enhancing drugs. It was Adderall, because apparently he's got ADD and Adderall helps him concentrate, which for anyone that knows anything about riding a motorcycle off-road, concentration is a very big part of the game. And if you can't concentrate, you know, you're gonna crash, which coincidentally he does quite often. But I'm not a James Stewart hater. I've liked him for a while. But what are you gonna do? They don't give a shit. That's an elbow clipper. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! Oh. And there she goes. Hey, stayed running. Oh, almost did that the last time around too. That's a shitty line. And that, my friends, is why you use bark busters. At least the good ones. Use the Pro Bends. That would have been a good night to a clutch lever if I didn't have them. Well, should we try it again? Outside line, loose rock, up, gas. There you go. She'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. So I think knee pads next time, because this rocks hurt. How do you guys load your truck? I like the all balls method. Just like that.